CIET NCERT presents AudioBook Santoor, Textbook of English for Grade 5.
Chapter 2 Gone with the Scooter. On the top right corner of the page, there is a QR code where you can find the additional resources. You can scan the QR code via Diksha app. Let us read. It was a summer afternoon. Gopy was sitting in the veranda, reading a book. Suddenly he heard something rustling past and falling with a thud in the garden. He wondered what it could be. Perhaps it was a mango falling from the tree. Immediately, Gopy put his book aside, got up, and ran into the garden. He searched in between the thick grass near the garden fence, but he found nothing. He looked among the bushes. Nothing was there again. Then his eyes fell on a heap of dry leaves. There was a white ball on the heap. Gopy reached out and took the ball in his hands. It was a hockey ball. On this page, there is an image of blue sky with white clouds. On the top right corner, there is an image of bright yellow sun with rays around it. Below the sun, there are two clouds. On the left side, there is an image of a tree behind mountain, and 4 birds are flying above the tree. In the middle of the page, there is an image of a large grey mountain. In front of the mountain, there is a butterfly with pink and yellow wings. On the right side, on the middle of the page, there is an image of a boy, Gopy, wearing blue shirt with yellow strips and pink shorts. Behind Gopy is a small house with sloping roof and a door and windows. On the bottom of the page, there is an image of a wooden fence. There is a ball around the green bushes near the fence. There are flowers on both sides of the fence. Page 12. Gopy wondered whose ball could this be. He looked around and peeped outside the gate, but could see no one. Just then he heard his mother calling, "Gopy, what are you doing out in the garden? It's very hot. Come inside." Gopy went inside and drank a glass of water. He lay down on the mat and said to himself, "I can't keep this ball for myself. I will ask around." In the evening, Gopy went to the nearby playground where all his friends regularly gathered to play hockey. "Friends, this afternoon I found a ball. Did any of you lose your ball recently?" Manoj said, "I lost a ball 4 months ago." Gopy said, "So, the ball that I found cannot be yours." Ramani said, "Then the ball is mine." At the bottom of the page, there is a picture of 4 children standing in playground. From left to right, first boy is Gopy, wearing blue shirt and pink short, holding hockey ball. Second boy, next to Gopy, is wearing white and blue striped t-shirt with blue shorts, holding hockey stick. Third boy is wearing yellow t-shirt with brown shorts, holding hockey stick. Fourth girl is wearing purple t-shirt and dark shorts, holding hockey stick. Page number 13. "How do you know?" asked Gopy. "What color is it? Show me the ball and I will tell you," said Ramani smilingly. Another friend, Deepak, boasted that his father had bought him a brand new football the previous day. "The ball I found is a hockey ball," said Gopy. Everyone laughed. Gopy took out the ball from his pocket. Manoj grabbed it and tossed it over to Deepak. Seeing this, Gopy said at the top of his voice, "Stop! I say stop! Let's play before it gets dark." Manoj went to the goalpost as he liked to be a goalkeeper. Gopy stood at the center of the field holding the hockey stick. He passed the ball to Deepak, who drove the ball towards Ramani. Ramani dribbled the ball with the stick and it went to J. At the bottom of the page, there is an image of 5 children playing hockey in a playground. From left to right, on the left side of the page, there is image of Gopy holding hockey stick in both hands ready to pass the ball. Next to him is another boy in white t-shirt with blue strips. He is also holding hockey stick. In the middle of the page, there is image of a boy in yellow t-shirt and dark shorts standing near the goal. Next is a girl in purple shirt and yellow pants holding hockey stick, running towards the ball. Another boy in white t-shirt and red short is holding hockey stick. In the background, there is green grass field. Page 14. Come on, Jay, play the shot and drive it towards the goalpost, Manoj said loudly. Jay tightened his wrist around the stick with the flat side touching the ball. He hit the ball so hard that it went past the playground gate and fell into the basket of a passing scooter. The scooterist, who was unaware of what had happened, drove past. By the time the children ran to the gate, the scooter was gone, and so was the ball. They looked at each other and burst into laughter. On the top right, there is an image of an aeroplane and clouds. On the right side, there is an image of a boy with hockey stick hitting the ball. On the bottom of the page, there is image of a scooter on the road and the ball inside the scooter's basket. In the background, there is an image of green trees and bushes and an open playground gate on the right with 5 children standing and laughing as they are looking towards the scooter. Page 15. New words. Dribble, rustling, grab, boast, unaware, thud. Let us think. A. Answer the following questions. 1. What was Gopy doing on the veranda? 2. What sound did Gopy hear before he went to the garden? 3. Describe Gopy's search for the ball. 4. Complete the table given below. There is an image of table with 4 columns and 5 rows. The first row and first column, serial number. The 2 columns, the dialogue was said by, the dialogue was said to, are blank for you to write your answers. Serial number 1. A. Dialogue. The ball I found is a hockey ball. The dialogue was said by, blank space. The dialogue was said to, blank space. Serial number B. Dialogue. My father bought me a brand new football. The dialogue was said by, blank space. The dialogue was said to, blank space. Serial number C. Dialogue. I lost a ball 4 months ago. The dialogue was said by, blank space. The dialogue was said to, blank space. Serial number D. Show me the ball and I will tell you. The dialogue was said by, blank space. The dialogue was said to, blank space. 5. Who grabbed the ball from Gopy? How did the game start? 6. Why did everyone laugh at the end of the story? Page 16. B. Think and answer. 1. What would you have done if, like Gopy, you had found a ball that did not belong to you? 2. Imagine what happens to the hockey ball after it is taken away by the scooter. Where does it go? Who finds it? 3. Notice that the scooterist is wearing a helmet. Why is it important to wear a helmet? Should the pillion rider also wear a helmet? Note to the teacher. Initiate a discussion on various aspects of road safety. Let us learn. A. Match the following. Left column is for word and the right column is for meaning. The words listed in words vertically. 1. Dribble. 2. Boast. 3. Rustle. 4. Grab. The definition in meaning column listed vertically. 1. a soft crackling sound. 2. Take something with a sudden movement. 3. Moving a ball with small taps while playing hockey. 4. To speak proudly. Page 17. B. Complete the following story using the words given in the box. Since, however, because, when. Gopy completed his work, dash, he wanted to go outside and play. Dash, when he reached the playground, nobody was there. Dash, his friends were yet to join him. He decided to take a walk. After 15 minutes, 5 of them came and everyone started to discuss the games. They decided to play hopscotch. Dash, they got to know that Ramani would not be joining them. C. Read the following sentence. Gopy usually plays hockey at school, but today he is studying for his test. The adverb usually tells us that an action happens many times. This sentence tells us that the action of playing hockey happens most of the time. The adverb today tells us the time of the action, studying. On the right side at the bottom, there is an image of boy Gopy holding hockey stick hitting the ball. Page 18. Now encircle the adverbs in the following sentences. There is a table with 2 columns and 8 rows. The left column is how many times the action happens / happened. The right column is for time of the action. The sentences given in the right column vertically. A. Gopy immediately got up and ran into the garden. The left column has blank space for you to fill. The sentence on the right column. B. Shama often writes in her diary. C. All his friends regularly gathered to play hockey. D. I always complete my homework. E. Yesterday I ate an ice cream after lunch. F. Monica never eats junk food. G. Now they are going to sing their favorite song. The left column, how many times the action happens / happened, is blank, which is to be filled by the students. Note to the teacher. 1. You may share the meanings of the adverbs with your learners. 2. Explain the difference between the adverbs of frequency and adverbs of time using examples from daily life. 3. Once the learners have understood the concept, you may introduce forming questions as a part of identifying adverbs. For example, for adverbs of frequency, answer the question of how many times, and for adverbs of time, answer the question when. Encourage learners to frame questions using this method. Page 19. Let us listen. A. Listen to your teacher, follow the instructions and draw accordingly in the space provided below. Draw a few big dry leaves at the center with no gap between the leaves. Draw a ball in the middle of the leaves. Draw a few twigs here and there. Color the leaves yellow and brown. Color the twigs brown. Now you have found the ball. There is a blank space provided for you to draw. Page 20. Let us speak. A. The teacher starts a story with one sentence. Each student adds a sentence to continue the story. For example, teacher. Once upon a time, a boy found a magic key. Student 1. The key opened a door to a secret garden. Student 2. In the garden, he saw a talking rabbit. B. The title of this textbook is Santoor. Say the word book. Next, say the word Santoor. Do you notice the difference? Although both the words have double O in them, the sound of double O in book is short. The sound of double O in Santoor is long. Say aloud the following words and circle the words which have a long double O sound. 1. Hood. 2. School. 3. Foot. 4. Maroon. 5. Scooter. 6. Shook. 7. Bloom. 8. Food. 9. Look. 10. Moon. 11. Book. 12. Took. Note to the teacher. 1. Continue the story till all the learners get a chance to add one sentence each to the story. 2. Ensure the learners pronounce the long and the short vowel sound clearly. On the right side of the page, there is an image of a woman sitting on the ground. She is wearing red dress and yellow dupatta over her head and shoulders. She is playing a musical instrument called Santoor, which is kept in front of her. The Santoor has strings and she is holding two small sticks in her hands to play it. There is a branch with yellow flowers and green leaves in the background. Two birds are flying in the sky near it. Page 21. Let us write. A. By the time the children ran to the gate, the scooter was gone, and so was the ball. They looked at each other and burst into laughter. Write a possible conversation between Gopy and his friends after this incident. Gopy, Ramani, Deepak, Manoj, Jay. Each word is followed by a blank space for you to write your answer. B. Form new words by following the examples given below. On the left side, there is a word bubble which mentions sun. B. Form new words by the examples given. On the left side of the page, there are word bubbles and arrows showing how to form the new words. There is a yellow oval with word sun in the center. From this, 4 arrows are going out to the words rise, set, shine, flower. On the right side of the page, there is another yellow oval with the word ball written in the center. Arrows go out to the words base, foot, basket, volley. Sun plus rise is equal to sunrise. Foot plus ball is equal to football. 6 blank spaces, 3 on the left side and 3 on the right side, are given for you to write your answers. Write a sentence using each of these words in your notebook. Page 22. C. You have already noticed that the word scooter has double O in the middle. Using the clues given below, write 10 words that have AI in the middle. One has been done for you. In the left column, clues are given and the words are to be written in the right column. 1. Something that has 4 legs on which you generally sit. On the right column in word, the word chair is written. For clues in the left column. 2. Water that falls from clouds. Blank space. 3. A vehicle that runs on track. Blank space. 4. You use this to color your wall or pictures. Blank space. 5. The part of body that helps you think. Blank space. 6. A small moving creature with a shell. Blank space. 7. Letters and packages you send or receive. Blank space. 8. The movements of boat on water. Blank space. 9. All animals have them, long or short. Blank space. 10. Steps that takes us from one floor to another. Blank space. Page number 23. Let us do. Prepare a board game to play tigers and goats. 1. Take a square piece of cardboard. 2. Paste a chart paper on it. 3. Draw the pattern as given in the picture. 4. Collect 2 different types of pebbles, 3 big pebbles and 13 smaller ones. Paint them red for tigers and green for goats. Keep 3 similar pebbles for tigers and 13 similar pebbles for goats. There is a colorful image of board game drawn on a chart. The board has several lines and sections inside. On the intersection of the lines, there are small pebbles. Some pebbles are colored green and some are red. Green pebbles represent goats and red pebbles represent tigers. There are 2 tiger faces drawn on 2 sides and 2 goat faces are drawn. Page 24. How to play the game. 1. At least 2 players are needed to play the game. One player represents the goat and the other represents the tiger. 2. If you are playing as the tiger, your objective would be to defeat 5 goats. If you are playing as the goat, your objective would be to surround all 3 tigers such that the tigers cannot make a move. 3. Both the pebbles can be placed on the intersecting points. The goat player places a pebble first on any intersection. Next, the tiger places a tiger stone on any intersection as indicated. 4. The tiger may jump over the goat to the next intersection. If so, the goat is considered captured and will be out of the board. 5. In order to prevent the tiger from jumping over the goat, the next intersection has to be covered. So the goat player places another pebble at that intersection. 6. The goat player places one goat on the board at a time. The tiger player can either place the tiger stone or move. 7. But the goats cannot move until all 13 of them are on the board. The tigers must attempt to capture the goats by jumping over them into a free space. The goat is then taken off the board. Page 25. Let us explore. A. Prepare a chart with the following categories. There is a table with 11 rows and 5 columns. The heading in the first column, serial number, name of the game, outdoor/indoor, players needed, equipment needed. The first row, all columns are filled for you. Serial number 1, name of the game Kabaddi, outdoor/indoor, outdoor, players needed, team, equipment needed, nil. The remaining 9 rows and the 4 columns has to be filled by you. Page 26. B. Write a mini biography about a famous sports person of your choice. You may use the following hints. 1. Name of the sports person. 2. Name of the sport the person is famous for. 3. When and where the person was born. 4. List 1 or 2 achievements. 5. Why the person is famous/inspiring. C. Find out about a famous hockey player and talk about them. There is an image of a young girl sitting on the ground with a crutch beside her. The speech bubble next to the image says, I can name all the players of the Indian women's hockey team. Can you? Chapter 2 ends here.
Santoor, you were just listening to this audiobook, Textbook of English for Grade 5. Narration, Swati Verma. Sound recordist, Mohammad Faizan Khan. Production assistant, Surendra Kumar. Directed and produced by Vimlesh Chaudhary. This audiobook is brought to you by CIET NCERT, New Delhi, India.